The following scenario gives you a glimpse of how simple it is to manage the entire Procure to Pay process in EPPS ERP. In this scenario, the production manager is looking for hand gloves for maintenance activities. First thing he's going to check is existing inventory at 2 of the company's locations. He sees that stock is not available, so he's going to make a requisition for new stock. He enters all the necessary information, enter item information, quantities required. Then, he gets an option to either save it or send it for approval. The production manager sends the requisition for approval. Now, the approving authority, in this case the production head, logs in. He has a few notifications. He sees that one of the notifications is about the requisition. He checks it. Now, he can forward, reject, return or approve the requisition. He approves the requisition, and it is now ready for procurement of the gloves. Now, the materials manager will execute auto indent raised by the system on minimum reorder levels. Then the procurement manager creates a purchase order based on the indent. All information, along with validity of the PO and terms of payment, is added. The PO can also be booked in foreign currencies. Tax codes like VAT, excise can be selected as required. The purchase order is then sent to the managing director for approval. The managing director approves the purchase order. Once approved, the PO is automatically emailed to the vendor. Now, a week has passed by and material has arrived. Inward for the stock is done at gate entry. After inward, the materials manager generates the goods receipt. The following transaction walks you through the goods receipt. Only purchase orders pending for approval will be shown under the PO Details tab. The tab for freight details will be active only if freight is defined as purchaser's liability in the purchase order. If any excise details are to be added, then they are added in this transaction. Upon goods receipt, the inventory gets updated and now the material is available for use on the production line. The next step is bill passing and actual payout. In the bill passing transaction, Finance Manager checks all the details and passes the bill for payment. It creates liability entry in the general ledger. From here, the manager goes to Accounts Payable to make the final payment. All necessary entries including payout amount, bank details, check number, narration are entered and data is saved. Once payment is approved online, payment to the vendor can be configured via payment gateways. This clears the payment to the supplier. EPPS ERP has an option to change the language of instructions.